It's hard to contextualize sometimes. Like, I really stopped and looked because, like, going into my work, there's a buffalo head,
Yeah.
and it didn't hit me that that was like real taxidermy until like the other day. And I was looking at just like the sheer size of this, like just its head,
Yeah, dude, those things are huge.
and I was just looking at it and I was like, fuck, man. We killed like all those fucking things. Like,
Almost all of them.
and then it's like, now take that to people. Like, you can't even imagine that,
No.
you know?
It's
How do
not,
you
yeah.
contextualize that,
We
you
become the
know?
sport. What if we became the sport that people wanted to hunt?
No,
Not
but
people, but something else. You
what
know?
I'm saying is like, if you were to teach that to the next generation,
Oh yeah,
how
give it
do we
that
go
emotion.
about teaching that in a way that they can really grasp the concept?
I think first you would have to teach them what beauty is, what grace
Mm,
is, um, and how the creatures on Earth are beautiful and graceful. You got to teach them to appreciate those things. That's the first step. Then you got to show them, hey, look at all these amazing, beautiful, graceful animals that no longer exist because of human beings. Pandas are in the same boat. They're on like borderline extinct from what I know. Same thing with buffalo and bison and shit. Lions the same way, right? So it's like all these things and elephants. That's a big one. A lot of people are killing elephants. It's pretty crazy. It sucks, but we have to teach people to respect the animals on top of appreciating their beauty and their grace is basically I think the way we would have
mm.
to go.
Dude, sometimes you're just so smart. Like, that was such a good answer.
Thanks,
That was a
bro.
really cool one to like listen to. Because honestly, you're right. I think if we are taught um, about compassion and beauty and to look for that optimistic perspective first, and then like reverse engineer with logic from there,
Yeah.
how this conclusion happened through that lens. I think that everything from there is going to be far more beneficial,
Oh yeah. Like
and progressive. And so, like that, but the way you explained that was really cool, going step by step with it like that. That's why I'm saying, like, when it comes to like making something formulaic, I feel like you're really good at that. Like taking something and kind of breaking it down into little pieces.
thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I I don't know where it comes from, but it's just how I do it, I guess. Um
Do you eat your food like that?
like what?
Like, do you eat your pizza with a fork?
No.
Like, cut it
My
into
mom
little
does.
pieces?
My mom does, but I don't. No.
When I was little, I used to love that.
I mix my food together. Like I had corn, potatoes, and meatloaf today. And I'll take like a bite with meatloaf, corn, and potatoes all at the same time.
Hmm.
Like I'm not really that struck like formulate. Like I don't like be like, oh, I'm eating my corn and potatoes and then a little bit of
I don't know.
meatloaf.
Depending on what it is, I can be really weird about my food touching.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Like, sometimes I don't like it. And it can even be so far as to like, I prefer not to stir my mashed potatoes, like the gravy, into the mashed potatoes. I prefer to have the gravy just sitting on top, you know?
What?
And
That's so
then
weird.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I like a decent amount of gravy.
Well,
So I'll like make exceptions, but I definitely prefer if the gravy sits on top of everything. It's just like
yeah.
dribbling over the top of it.
You know what I do? I
Huh.
get my mashed potatoes, and with the same spoon that I scoop it with, I make a little bowl in the mashed potatoes, and I
Oh
put the
yeah, of
gravy in the
course.
bowl. That's how I
Yeah,
do it.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, that's what. Okay, that's how
You
you do it.
you
Okay.
scrap it, right? And
Yeah.
then you peel from the edges, and you just kinda dip it in there,
No, no, no.
so that way it's, like, over the top of it.
I just
Yeah,
scoop and let it pour out with the first bite. Yeah, that's how I do
telling you, you just gotta be like, "Boop," and then
it.
take your bite from there, "Boop,"
Boop.
you're good. Those
Boop.
noises may actually occur if you do it properly.
Boop.
Yeah,
Boop.
so just
Boop.
wait.
That's awesome.
Mhm. It all comes down and depends on, like, the quality of stuff. Yeah, when I was little, I remember eating tons of mashed potatoes. That was one thing where it's like, my mom could make that and she knew, like, oh, yeah, we would eat that, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Me and my brother didn't care. You give us some brown gravy and some mashed potatoes, we're going to town, son.
Dude, something my dad taught me. He's like, this is the
Mm.
perfect budget bachelor food ever. You just get some sausages and you get some fucking potatoes. You make mashed potatoes and you cut the sausages up inside the mashed potatoes. Season it however the fuck you want. And it's amazing.
I'd have to try it, but I'm not a huge fan of sausage.
It's not like the
I'm just
gray
telling
shit.
I'm it's okay. I'm
It's
just
more like
telling you, I'm not a huge fan of sausage.
I would say it's probably more like
In fact, I
man, I
kinda
don't even know what
only
to
like
call
the
it.
trashiest little sausages, the little breakfast
The
sausages.
gray ones.
Those are kind of the only sausages I'm really,
Yeah.
like, getting down with.
Ew.
I fuck with those.
Bro, I can't
Like,
eat
if
the sausage patties. I get nauseous.
it's not a patty. I'm talking about when they're, like, the little
Oh, the
shorties.
little links.
Yeah,
I
but
can't eat those
they're
either.
like Applewood or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Those, if you're in the right place, if you're out camping or something like that, you
yeah.
have some of those over the fire with some waffles or something, bro. Those are smacking.
Bro, I want a
But
Belgian waffle right now.
are they the first choice? No, never.
No.
What I will say, those fucking McGriddles though. They need to start selling them bitches
Bro,
everywhere.
do you get a sausage egg McGriddle?
No, I'm
Okay,
going bacon,
bacon. Okay,
son.
perfect. Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, and you gotta get it with extra bacon.
I didn't know you could do that, so I'm gonna do that from now on.
Yeah, dude.
Otherwise, you only get like two half strips of a bacon.
I just need all the bacon that they can put on it.
Yeah.
Like, dap me out with it because, like, honestly, they need to serve that all day long too.
You mentioned
If they're not, if they're,
you're invested in this.
bro, if they're not about to sell them bitches out of the store, you know what I mean? Like, you should get those like you get Egos.
Bro, there are. There used to be,
You
anyways. You used to
know,
be able to go to Walmart and buy some.
not the McDonald's ones.
No, yeah,
I'm telling
they
you.
were their own like brand, but yeah, they were basically the
I
same
know
thing.
they need to come up off those because those are really good biscuits.
Yeah, they are, dude. They're fucking
I would make
amazing.
some shit with those.
The
Are you
syrup, bro,
kidding
the
me?
syrup inside of the pancake. Oh my
That's what I'm
god,
saying.
bro. So fucking good.
It's ridiculous.
I remember when I first had one, bro. I was in Oklahoma visiting my grandma, and I was staying with, I was with her and her, I don't even know what to call him, her boyfriend or whatever she was doing. And uh, we went out one morning and we went to breakfast, and he had me try it. He got me one. He's a big
Yeah.
dude, so I trusted him. He's a big dude. And so I was like, okay, all right, let's try this. I tried it, and I was like, this is amazing.
Mhm.
I've been on it ever since. I was like 9 years
Yeah.
old.